This video shows the new PlantProjectManager as part of PlantExpressTools. After the installation, you will see the new PlantProjectManager user interface. In case you close PlantProjectManager, you can open it through that button. So what's different compared to the AutoCAD Plant 3D Project Manager? So for starters, if you click on the project, you can edit all the project properties without entering the project setup. Then you can define your own categories. For example, here we have P&ID, 3D, also ISO, spec sheets, and related files. But let's say you want to have a category for your PFDs. Then you can simply create a new category. So I want to create a new category. I call it PFDs. And you select where it belongs to. And in this case, a PFD is a part of a P&ID drawing. So essentially you define, is this stored in the P&ID database or in the 3D database or under related files? Then you can define which tabs you want. I will come back to that later. And where they are supposed to be stored. So in my case, I will create a new folder. So I call it PFDs, obviously. And click on OK. So that's the setting here. You also can define the text you want to see in Project Manager, but I skip over that. And you can move it to the top or wherever you want with the arrows here. And then I click OK. And now it updates the user interface. And here you have your folder. Now let's create a new drawing. If I create a new drawing, you will see that the path is already set to the new location. And I type in my drawing name, let's say PFD001, and click on OK. So the drawing gets opened and the drawing appears here also. But the drawing does not appear in the P&ID category and vice versa. So this is another level you can give your drawings to structure your documents. You can also search. Let's say you are looking for 001 and it filters your tree for all the found strings in this case. Now let's come back to the options you have in regards to the tabs. So if I select the drawing here, you have the details like you have in AutoCAD Plant 3D's Project Manager. So you have the thumbnail, you have the information about who is created that, who is currently editing that probably. You have the drawing properties, all the properties you created. You can, of course, modify them here as well. The revisions tab is not yet used. And then the AutoCAD Plant 3D work history. So it's an old project, so there are a lot of changes. So this is what you have. And in the settings, if you don't, for example, care about the work history, you can define, okay, I don't need the work history and versions is not implemented yet, so I skip that here as well. Or the same here. So if you change that, and I go to PFDs, for example, you will recognize that now I have only 2 tabs. So essentially, this is the Plant Project Manager. If you have questions, just send us an email.